Well, Hellfire, it is Rock the Riff, and I am back for another Metalhead Envy. About messed up trying to say that. Today I'm going to check out Ty Segall's Warm Hands. This suggestion come from Colonel Faceplate 53. Said, posted this on the old one, sorry, but Ty Segall, Field, or Warm Hands, or The Loner. This band definitely deserves a deep dive. Lots of great tracks and covers. Their T-Rex cover album, T-Rex, is fantastic. Also, their self-titled album, Ty Segall, Freedom's Goblin, Emotional Mugger, Fudge Sandwich, Manipulator, Melted, and Hello High are all amazing. Love their Everyone's a Winner cover. Another band you can listen to whole albums without skipping a track. Probably one of the strangest KEXP sets I've seen also. So, Colonel, that last sentence made me want to find a KEXP version of one of the songs you mentioned. Warm Hands was the one I found. And so, let's dive on in.
We're going to do the epic song Warm Hands. Yes. Okay, ready?
His face when they started. He's like, and I thought the chord was about to be really hard. I like that ascending Dixon. Is that supposed to be that loose on the cymbal? This thing's just moving. Can't even remember what they're called, like a wing nut or whatever. Love that semi-note change up. I tend to use a lot of I love semi-notes. And a lot of what I write I do that. I actually had a buddy on TikTok, me and him were talking for a bit. And he had told me, he's like, man, you're like one of the he's like, well, you're one of the few people I've personally seen that does all these semi-note riffs and stuff. And I'm like, man, I don't know why. I just dig them. I don't know if that whole or the like. I like the semi-note change so far. Placement for my said he wanted to talk to you. That semi-note bad. Okay. A bit, I did not expect, I guess, would this be considered doomish? A little bit doom stonerish, maybe? I didn't expect that to happen with this at first. I thought we were going to get a little bit of a chill track. Just a little bit of a chill.
It's complete, and now you're pretty. Painted streets, let's take you to the city. Don't be sweet, my little flower. Just compete, pay you by the hour.
Right there. Interesting melody choices. I dig that section. So far, this interests me. Like, I wonder if you could really sell this to, I don't know, like I want to say the pop audience, but no. It's it's a bit cultic. To me, this already seems like a cult. Like when you watch a particular movie, you can already be like, "Oh, it's gonna have a cult following." To me, that's what this is. I don't know why. Maybe because of the bit of the spookiness. Like it's beautiful, but it has that bit of spookiness to it. Maybe. I think the only thing that's like not selling this 1000% to me is I cannot stand. That's a strong way to put it. I don't really like the fuzz, the guitar tone fuzz that this guy has going. Like to me, it doesn't sound like distortion. It sounds like the volume has just been turned up so much that it's like that's how the distortion is happening. I don't know. I don't know. That and cut the fucking strings off the tips of the tuners, bro. I've never understood the purpose of leaving them like that, unless you don't have a wire cutter. I don't know. Everybody's weird. Everybody's weird. Maybe I'm weird for wanting to make sure they're cut, but there and again, who fucking knows?
I wasted life wondering why I was looking for you. Now I see here, I've got a feel, I know what I must do. And I give you one, and I give you some. Shame, shame.
It's interesting. Give me my doors fixed now. That's interesting. I don't know. Definitely, it's the only way I can phrase it right now. This 5 minutes and 27 seconds has kept me interested for fucking sure. It's a bit jumbled right there. That almost falls a bit into the noise territory. I don't know. There's still enough melody there and cohesion there to keep it from being completely noise rock, but interesting. I guess coming from somebody like myself that's in my own group, like we have one section in one of the newer songs we just wrote for our Sagat album. And we did it on purpose was to semi note the riff. So I think I started in the fifth. So it's a so in the fifth, when I'm doing the the other guitarist is doing the same riff, but he's in the sixth. So we have a like we've done that kind of thing before where we're not like it's cool to me how it ended up sounding because it's like it's a little chaotic and then dissonant or creepy or whatever you want to say. This is doing the same thing too, but almost to me the two different lead paths the guitars are going through right there, it works, but to my ears also it's almost a little too off. Maybe where I've been doing a lot of King Gizzard and Stu and Joey and King Gizzard do that too. I've seen them where they'll both be doing lead work and doing something different and then coming together and then different coming together. Very, very interesting. So right there, coming together for a bit. Alright, so to me they lose each other a little bit right there. Okay. That's all interesting. I like this journey, musical journey that I'm going on. Yeah. I feel like if you use this song to score uh some very chaotic, crazy I don't know, I don't like an action scene or something in a movie. I feel like it would help for me personally sell this a little bit more. It is interesting to watch though. I don't think I could ever write anything like this, but it's unique for me. Like I'm assuming these guys, like anybody else, draw influence from other acts that are older that I have no clue about. But I mean, to me, it's been a wide range of stuff so far. It falls a bit into the noise rock for me. I don't even know if that's the right way to right genre or whatever you want to say about it. But it's interesting. I love all the sounds, just some of the sounds together a little off. This is Tim Burton's Good Night Lullaby. some of the sections of the song at least. Go to sleep, little Tim Burton. When he was a child. Or some of his characters at least. Some of the things he's created. Edward Scissorhands. This is what Edward Scissorhands lays down and plays to go to sleep to. I was about to say, are they getting ready to kick into Girl, You Really Got Me Going? Alright, so seems like they're just gonna play a couple cover riffs. That was an interesting thing. Interesting piece of music. I just from my own personal style and how I write, there was certain elements of it that I really did dig. The first section, the semi-note changes and everything, was really good. I even like the key of the song. I like the minor sound. Uh, they do kind of lose me in the guitar noodling sections, and a lot of that is just because it's like there's certain bands I listen to now that just blow my mind, and they're like they take so much time and effort to make sure that both guitarists are just I mean just shredding some of the craziest shit together, and then being like dissonance of one another. That I fucking hate to put it this way, man, but I remember that comes off to me as like being in a room. I've heard this before. It's a couple of guitarists in a room playing that don't know anything together, and so they're jamming, and you've got the drums being the backbones, and then maybe everybody's a little tipsy, maybe everybody's had a few drinks and smoked the doobie, and they're just jamming to just be jamming, and that's how that comes off to me. There and again, though, I'm assuming that Tice Segall, or hopefully I'm saying that right, puts in just as much effort into their music as I would in my own. So I don't want that to come off as me saying like they didn't put effort into doing this. Uh, just the way it sounds to me, it's not clicking with me as it would somebody else. I would give this song personally, I would go 6 or 7 out of 10 horns for it. I like the vibe. I like seeing them do their thing. The pianist, keyboardist, whatever you want to say, that was interesting. There for a minute where he's just smacking and then coming back to the melody. That was cool. I think the only reason why I wouldn't go higher than that is just personal preference because I like the mix and the master. I like the live sound of the KEXP sessions. There wasn't any vocal sections that really clicked with me except for when they first come back from the crazy uh, detuned lullaby into Tim Burton's Nightmare. That's how I'm gonna describe it. Uh, but it was interesting. I will say that I am curious. Like I don't know if I could dive into a Ty Segall album just yet, but I would be curious to see some other live sessions and hear some different things that they do. But as it says, Warm Hands. Warm Hands is Warm Hands, and I don't, maybe I'm crazy because I'm sitting here thinking about it right now, and it is an interesting live show or live performance. Did not expect it to go where it went, so there is that. Uh, if this ends up being your first time to my channel, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what your thoughts are on Warm Hands. Uh, If you have a song suggestion, which I do get a lot of those nowadays, swing over to my community tab and you'll have to scroll down and you'll need to look for the Metalhead Envies round 3 post that I have right now. Uh, that's the best place to leave your suggestion to make sure that I can get to it because I do get a lot of requests nowadays. And thank y'all so much for making requests because I would have never seen this performance. And even though I'm not like over the moon about it, I am still sitting here racking my brain about it now. I'll probably be thinking about it for a pretty good minute because I'm like, that's interesting how they did that. Very, very interesting. I think that's the key word for uh, this performance. But with all that being said, stay positive, stay rocking, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.